Alright, what's good guys? So, it's been pointed out many a times, even in the comments, everywhere I turn, at work, at home, I go to see some bros, fuck, I upload a video. Oh my god, where's the mallet? Adrian, where's the fucking mallet? Well, I chopped it off. It got too much, man. I was underneath vehicles, it was getting fucking oil in it, grease in it, swarf. Shit, when I washed it once every 3 monthly, my god, you should have seen the colour that came out of that fucking thing. So, see you later. I'll grow another one. It's obviously a big deal. I obviously need it, so I'll grow it back. How about that? So, I have been busy. Now, what's got in store for in about 8 weeks, or Easter weekend, is me and the missus, we're going four-wheel driving with the NZX Military Army Vehicle Club. I think I got that right. And they're all going to be in Land Rovers, and I'm going to take a Hilux. So, fuck, it is what it is. Better put an Army star on the door, eh? So, I've got heaps of work to do. So, the Hilux is at the shed. I've been busy. I've been fabricating some mounts to mount this thing, because it is off a Nissan Navara. So I've been cutting up bits of steel. I've got a bit of box section down in there to the factory mount, and then this angle line that's going to attach to my vehicle. The welds don't look half bad. There's even sort of some coin falls there. So shit. And someone, like, this was like last year, was like, don't you ever fucking weld again, is what was written in my comments. So that was real nice of you, cunt. Cheers. But look at me now. Fucking look at me now. Fucking dropping beads, boy. But yeah, we've still got a bit of work to do on this. I'm just strengthening it right up. I mean, I've put gussets in there. I've welded everywhere. I've double layered the angle line that's going to be bolting to the chassis. So it should be able to hold on to that 12,000 pound super cheap winch down there pretty good. Because the last thing I want to do is go drop this thing in a bog hole, attach the winch to a tree, and just rip the whole front bumper off. Fuck, mate, that would make you look like a dickhead, wouldn't it? So I'm going to carry on with this, do a little bit more welding, we're going to fit it, and hopefully it's good, and then we'll back it outside, have a look at it from afar and see how it looks. I've still got heaps to do to this thing. This four-wheel drive mission is a 2-day event. It's in Waiouru, which is probably like, I don't know, 3 hours from where I am, and I've got to drive this thing there. Like, oh my fucking god, the thing doesn't even fucking idle, for fuck's sakes. So I need to fix the idling issues, I need to get the winch on, I've got some leaf springs for the front so it jacks the front up, I've got some extended U-bolts for the rear so we can jack the rear up, I've got a limited slip diff, fuck, oh my god, there's so much to do. I'm getting anxiety just fucking thinking about it. So I need to crack ahead and probably make a list, because shit. Alright, I've spent the last hour or so welding and fitting the winch. So here's my mounts, you know, I've got angle line going in, it's welded to the front there, it's then welded to this box section, which then attaches to the factory mount over here. There's like another skin there, there's another skin on the inside of this angle line, so it should be pretty strong. There's a gusset inside there that's, you know, fucking off that way to attach to the bumper as well. And now the winch is bolted in, solenoid's all bolted down, and I've got the fair lead sticking out the front and that nice little alloy bit there. So I'll jack the bumper up now. This electrical cord is literally just so I can pick it up and down with my engine hoist there. So I'll stick it on now and see how it looks. Okay, many hours later, swarf everywhere, welding, welders out, drills, grinders, place is a mess. That thing is mounted. It's mounted off the 2 angle lines that I made that are going into the chassis, both sides, 2 bolts either side, 4 bolts, and it's all gusseted up, welded like fuck. It's pretty solid. There's only 2 bolts in there at the moment down the bottom. It's not even moving. So once I put the other 2 bolts in, that thing's solid as a rock. However, because I do plan on getting this fucking thing diffed deep in fucking swamp and stuck as fuck, so we're going to make full advantage of that 5.5 or 12,000 pound winch, which is like 5.5 tons. So we really need to hold this bull bar on, mad as. So I've just cut these 2 little pieces of plate steel out. It's quite thick plate, I don't know, what would you call that, probably about 6mm plate. Drilled holes in it, and I've just cleaned up an area for where I'm going to weld. And that is going to bolt to the front of the chassis. I know you can't see it, but it's down in there. The front of the chassis has also got bolts going forwards into it. So there's now the angle line down on the chassis rail sliding into the chassis rail, and there's going to be these plates on the front of the chassis going across, and then I'm going to bolt those there, and we're going to weld gussets out. So I'm going to bolt them in place now, tack them home, and then the gussets will make this box section. So this thing's going to be solid as. We're going to have no dramas of this thing. Even with the bird shit welds that are all over it, it's definitely not going to rip off. Fuck, what's going on here? Oh, fucking beautiful. Out of wire, motherfucker. The doggy dog. Fuck, $10 from Bunnings or 30 from Mega 10. Fucking spot on, Bunnings. Fucking tops. Alright, there is like 20 arc welding rods, a roll and a half worth of MIG wire, and heaps of scrap steel in there. That fucking sumbitch is on. It's now time to let go of the engine hoist and give it the wiggle test. So I'll undo this, well, let it down. Oh, that's on there, mate. That fucking sumbitch is on there. Ah! Here we go. I am now a winching machine. What's going on here? We're in free spool. Clip that fucker. Here we go. Need a winch in now so I can tie this fucker up and hook it right there. So it just looks like a sick cunt. Alright, I've just hooked the winch up to the battery. I'm now going to stick the wireless transponder thingy in and see if it works, I guess. Alright. I'm fucking winching! I'm winching! Oh, stop. Easy, big fella. Fucking check this out. I think you're supposed to have the engine running because batteries die and all that. Fuck, this is sick. Fuck! Oh, turns out I've done too much winching. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. That's cool though, fucking check it out. Go. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Alright, well there we go. I've got the winch bar and winch all on there. So the winch is all operational, bull bar's all on there, solid as, stoked. So we're going to be able to go out now, full confidence, and can fucking throw this thing in any hole and winch itself out. The bull bar's looking pretty good. It is a little bit funny. If you look at it on the right angle, you can tell there's a little bit of a twist in it. I'm presuming from this damage that's been done here, it's actually sort of twisted or kinked that side of the bar up, but it's only noticeable if you're really looking. So once we get some CB aerials on there, some big spotlights, you'll never even know. So fucking stoked, fucking tops. Now I need to go clean the shed out because over the next few days I need to pull the front end out of this thing because we've got rear leaf springs to stick up front. That should jack it up. I've got a limited slip diff rear, and also need to sort out the idling issue with the carburetor. It's idling now, but if I go give it a rev, it won't idle after that. It'll just come back down to idle and then die. What I'm thinking is happening is that it's the automatic choke, and I think that's stuck on and it's over fueling it. So we really need to sort that out because I can't go forward driving like that, not with a whole forward drive club, you know. So if you're with me on this forward drive build, keen to see it out there doing it and getting stuck and fucking shit up, then give us a subscribe, thumbs up, comment down below, and see you there.